and on the computers, I'm recording. All right, excellent. So we're waiting for some people to jump on real quickly, but today's video is on the very first, actually. So this is the very first Talk About It Tuesdays on Instagram.
Ooh.
And today we are covering a song called Good Grace by Hillsong United. So quick shout out to our two German friends, Roxana and Linda. Linda, I hope your work is going well. I know you're doing a lot of work in the last few days and for the next couple of days up ahead. Oh, Erika just joined us.
I'm going to be doing, I know it looks weird because I'm right here.
Yeah, so but Erika is going to make sure that we don't miss some stuff on the comments.
Yeah.
So she's just going to keep an eye on the comment section so I can focus on the music part of it and the lyrics. So we are still, what did she say? Hi, still working. So I thought, keep me, yes, we're gonna keep you company, and we're gonna play some music in the background too.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I like your username. His daughter. Welcome, Jana Marie. Welcome, JV.
Hello, Grace Knowles.
Grace Knowles. Welcome. See, I didn't see Grace on the list.
She came in right after Linda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. CC, welcome.
We're just gonna say CC.
Yeah,
if that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay with you. We're just gonna say CC. Excellent. So this is the first Talk About It Tuesdays. I was going to say Thursday again. Talk About It Tuesday on Instagram. And I'm excited about this because we're going to cover a song called Good Grace by Hillsong United, which is, I like it. It's a favorite of mine.
You kind of hesitated a little bit.
No, it's because I was going to say it's my favorite, but it's not my favorite, but it is one.
Song.
It is one of my favorites. Yeah. So we're going to play the music. You're going to get to hear some of the music, and we're going to hear the lyrics. We're going to follow along with some lyrics here that I have on Google. And a quick shout out to Mustachio, who's coming along just great. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at him. Yeah, he's a full on, it's me, Mustachio.
I mean, it's starting to rub on me, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's there. It itches sometimes. I'm like, stop, get away.
She fights
but
with him.
Yeah, we have our little disagreements. I don't think I lose most of the time, obviously. So
yeah. I don't know what I do if, like, one morning I wake up, I go to the restroom and look in the mirror, and then like half of Mustachio is gone because you're like zoom. And
Roxana can feel me. I think Linda too. Linda said she had her husband shave it or something.
Oh, yeah?
I think
Roxana, has Matete shaved his beard, or does he still have it? It's totally his choice, by the way. I did my part to try to get him to. He
did.
He shaved it.
No, I'm saying you did. Like you did did your best.
Yeah. Oh, we got Sister Carol Ann in the house. Hello. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and you tell me, make sure that we can hear it.
Yes. Thumbs up or an okay.
Give me can you hear it?
I love this song.
Oh, love it. So could you hear it? Yes or yes? Let me know. I'm going to pause it. Were you able to hear that? I'm going to turn it all the way up. It's all the way up. Okay, cool. So we got sound. Excellent. Come on, man. My keyboard is either failing me or the computer doesn't want to comply right now. Okay, cool. Excellent. Huh, that's weird. The volume won't go up any higher.
No? What about if you on your speaker right there?
Let me see.
Let's see. Anyone else that's showing?
Oh, it is all the way up, but for some reason it's still showing at 73 over there on the other end. Perfect. All right, cool. So we're going to get started with Good Grace. We're going to listen to bits and pieces, and I'm going to read out the lyrics to you so that we can break them down together. I want to hear from you. So this is a conversation, okay? We want to hear from you. We want to see how this song actually, what it means to you, how it affects you, how you interpret it. Mm-hmm. So it's an ongoing conversation. If you're ready to go, come together. All right, pause it right there.
Ooh.
Really nice and simple, like soft voice with Joe here. Nice little strumming, easy strumming. It's just people come together, right? Everybody singing along is beautiful. So what do we get when we hear those first few words? People come together, strange as neighbors. Our blood is one. What is something that you get when you're hearing that? Let's see. So the first thing I hear is like, okay, so it's saying, okay, it wants everybody to come together, right? There's something that unites us, and even though we're strange, we're still neighbors, which is weird to say, like strange as neighbors, because I don't know, not everybody talks to their neighbors. Like I don't know some of my neighbors.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. I mean, I try to say hi to everyone, but some people don't actually come out during the day or even in the evening. I don't ever see them. Maybe they're those strange people that wake up at 5 a.m.
I know. No.
I'd have to be up at 5 a.m. to see my neighbors. Matthew Sabi in the house, Mama Bear in the house. So people come together, strange as neighbors. Our blood is one. What does that mean, familia? What does it mean that our blood is one?
I don't know. That's like we're all different, but we're like we all bleed the same blood. It's red, so we're all together, like in one. Like we're united.
Blood is one. Yeah, blood is one. Adopted into God's family through the blood of Jesus. Yeah, nice. It reminds me that even strangers are neighbors, and we are meant to love and unite. That's right. Nice. Call me Trish. Oh, Trish. Hi, welcome. We're united in something, someone. Mama Bear says, "Arg, it's not loading for me. I just have the spinning circle of death." Maybe try unplugging it and plugging it back in, Mama Bear.
Different people.
That's
good, Grace.
Grace, love it. Good Grace. Excellent. All different, but united as one. See, you're right. Yeah. I'm gonna say bought by the blood of Jesus, says Matthew. Excellent answers. So this. People come together, strange as neighbors, our blood is one. You sing. People. Children of generations, of every nation, of kingdom come. I love that. Children of generations, right? So throughout all time, all generations, right? Not just deep, but wide as well. So of every nation. But this is the part that can be confusing to someone who maybe is on the outside looking in. So if a non-Christian looks at this, they're going to say like, of kingdom come. What does that mean? What does it mean to you, familia? Let me know. Children of kingdom come. Kingdom come. So we know we've heard kingdom come, in the Lord's Prayer, right? Your kingdom come and your will be done, right? So we're children of kingdom come. Can you
never really understood that.
Can you all explain it for simply so that even I can understand? That is the direct fulfillment of God's promise to Abraham. Throughout all time, everyone is loved, beautiful. That direct fulfillment of God's promise to Abraham. What was God's promise to Abraham? God's kingdom to come on earth as it is in heaven. That's right, AJ. Excellent. If you have any questions too, you can drop them in that little box there, and we can answer them. I second Matthew. Okay, so it's a promise to Abraham. God's will being done on earth. Is that it? Is that the promise? God's will being done on earth. If we can ponder just separately, think about what that means. What your role is in God's kingdom coming into earth, or his will being done here on earth as in heaven, right? And his kingdom coming out here into the world, and what that means for you. And also in connection to first seek the kingdom of God, right? Is it first seek the kingdom of heaven or first seek the kingdom of God? Is it the same thing or not? That's another question. To bless all nations of the earth through him, Jesus was the seed of Abraham, and through that all nations are blessed. Oh, beautiful, excellent. See, we learn so much more from a song when we have these conversations.
Breaking it down.
Yep. Don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high and don't fear no evil. I love this part.
Oh my gosh, me too.
God is madly in love with you. Okay, pause.
Ooh, that's
Pause.
my favorite part
Pause.
right
Yeah,
there.
I love that.
So
No,
soft.
seriously, I love that. I love that part. And then
You copied me.
that melody is so beautiful too, right? You're like, God is madly in love with you. It fits so perfectly because it stands out from everything else, right? So don't let your heart be troubled, right? Don't let anything dark or anything that isn't in harmony enter into your heart. That's how I take it, right?
Yeah.
Hold your head up high, because can somebody tell me the physiology physiologically? No, physically speaking, I guess in your physiology is what I'm saying. What does someone look like physically when they're sad or when they're down or troubled? What does their posture look like? What does their body language look like? Can somebody just tell me some of the key points? Right, your head is down, right? Right?
Yeah.
Your head is down, right? Your shoulders might be slumped a little bit.
Everything just feels like it's like this, just weighing down on you.
Right? You have tension in your neck, tension in your back,
Yeah.
maybe even tension in your face if you're troubled. Like you just squint, you're just tight everywhere, right? And you're having your head down, right? And so here it says, don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high and don't fear no evil, right? So when we're afraid, we come in, right? And when we're not afraid, we hold our, so let's, sorry. I'm excited about it to get to the last part that I'm stumbling over my own words. Okay, slow down, Leonardo.
You always tell me slow down.
Slow down.
You're excited. It's okay. We're all excited for you.
So what's the opposite? What does your body language look when you're not afraid, when you're not down, when you're courageous? What does it look like?
Well, mine's the Wonder Woman pose.
Yeah, the Wonder Woman pose, right? Yeah.
So I feel uplifted. I feel high. Like I'm like,
right. Your chin is up. You're looking forward. You're not looking back. You're more relaxed. You've got your shoulders are up. Your chest is open. So you're more exposed, right? So if you're versus confidence, exactly what you said earlier. So it's saying here, if you don't fear any evil, right? Fear no evil. Hold your head up high. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't allow it. And then it gives you the recipe. It gives you the recipe. It says, fix your eyes on this one truth.
Yes.
Fix your eyes on this one truth. Right? Not this one idea, not this one concept, this one truth. So it's saying beyond reasonable doubt, this is absolutely true. It could be questioned all you want, but it's not going to give you a different answer. That God is madly in love with you. Period. With a T at the end. Period. Yeah, period. He's madly in love with you. There's nothing that you could do, nothing you could say that will ever make his love waver or decrease, or where he would just be mad, just without the love. He's madly in love with you. Madly just means that out of his mind, just of course, God's not out of his mind. I hope it's not going to sound like a controversial, but that's what it means to be to be madly in love with something or someone, is to forget about yourself. It's just you just focus, complete absolute focus. So this is what I like. Fix your eyes on this one truth, because I love that it points out, fix your eyes on this one truth, because when we are troubled, when you're down and troubled, that's a beautiful song too. Anyway, sorry. Okay. I think of music. So when you are troubled, your eyes are fixed on what sort of things, familia? Let me know in the comments. What sorts of things is your eyes fixed on when you are troubled? It's fixed on.
So I'm reading Matthew's. I'm just reading some of the comments here.
It's fixed on fear. It's fixed on doubt, evil, right? What other things is it meant?
The unknown,
hatred, right? And the truth will set us free. That's right. And so on the circumstances, right? So what it's saying is, move your attention from all the things that are fearful over to what you're confident in, what you know to be true, and that is that God is madly in love with you. Somebody pointed out, I forgot where I read this, but I loved it, and I use it several times, is that fear is faith inverted. It's backwards faith. That means that your faith is in what's evil. versus having faith in what's already promised to you in love, right? So when you're afraid of something, it's because you have faith in the opposite. So it's about fixing your attention, moving your attention from what you're afraid of to what you know to be true, that God is madly in love with you and he wants everything, like he wants things such as love, such as peace in your life. And wants to bring you those things. And when you start focusing your attention on that love, then suddenly things begin to change for you. Then that's where you draw confidence from. You draw confidence from the eternal confidence, from the eternal well of confidence, right? You draw from the well of love. You draw from the eternal well of love, the never-ending well, right? So there's that. Okay, cool. So let's continue. God is madly in love with us. All right, let me take it back a little bit. I love the drum is just like a heartbeat. Take courage and hold on. Be strong, right?
Ooh, I like this part too.
Beautiful. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, hang on. Hang on. Okay. Wait. No, hang on. Hang on.
Okay, you can tell me hang on too. It's okay.
Check this out. This is what's beautiful about that last verse. Okay, so it says, "Don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high. Don't fear no evil." Which is a double negative. I think it should say fear no evil, or don't fear any evils. Don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth. So in the middle, it's the bridge. God is madly in love with you. And on the other side of that bridge is take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where, so the first part is the darkness, right? You have darkness, fear, evil, right? Trouble. And it's the bridge is that God is madly in love with you. And on the other side of that bridge is courage, holding on, being strong, and then it says, remember where our help comes from. Remember where our help comes from. Beautiful. And then we go into the O's. Right, everything building up beautifully here. Yeah.
I like the O's.
Yeah, but that's not in the lyrics.
Be the lyrics. Jesus,
what's his name? Jesus. Our redemption, our salvation is in his blood, right? At first, I thought it was saying Jesus. It is saying this, but it's beautifully worded here. Jesus, right? Our redemption, our salvation. So I thought it was just listing off that that's what he is. That's what he represents. But then it takes it a little bit further, and it says our redemption and our salvation is in his blood, right? And well, anyway, that's it. Like, what more can I say? Like, that's it. Says. Right? Jesus, our redemption, our salvation is in his blood. All right, so let's continue. And then Jesus, light of heaven, friend forever, his kingdom come. All right, pause. Okay, the light of heaven, friend forever. So how can in our times of loneliness, where we feel like the world turns their back on us, right? That sometimes we are trying to be a light to other people. Sometimes we want to help people. We show up for them. We go out of our ways for some people. And then when they get what they want from us, they turn their back on us, right? And then we feel this sense of loneliness, like I'm alone. Like I feel like I'm alone on this, right? But it says here, friend forever, which means that what can we do to remedy this feeling of being alone when we are actually in the center or have Christ in the center, right? It's bringing our attention once again from that which is fearful of feeling alone to focus back over here that God is madly in love with you. And therefore, if God is madly in love with you, how can you feel alone? And instantly your loneliness will disappear.
Yeah, because he what it says there, he is our friend forever, even when we feel like we have no one.
Right.
We always have someone, and just I don't know why we do that. I mean, I do it sometimes. We're like, well, you just explained about like feeling like you help and you give, and then it just like they turn your back on you, and then I go back into this mindset of like, where did all my friends go? I have nobody. I'm alone, and it's like, no, I have to center myself and remind myself, Jesus is going to continue to be my friend always,
right,
in every aspect of life.
And that has to do with your identity, right? Where you're anchoring your identity. We're turning to the people from the world to tell us that we're we're friend worthy, that we're worthy of their friendship, right? And so we're anchoring it with them. And when they leave, along with them leaves our sense of purpose, our identity goes along with them, right? So we're left to feel like we're no one, we're nothing, we're this and the other, right? Not good enough, right?
Do enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
all those thoughts.
Right. So what we're saying is turn your attention and anchor your identity in the thing that is forever. Your friends are not forever, right?
Jesus
like
is forever.
Nothing in this world is actually permanent. I like this word, impermanence. Everything in this world is impermanent, meaning that it doesn't have anything permanent. If you attach your happiness, if you attach your value to something of this world, then your value and your identity is going to disappear along with them. Because guess what? Houses get repossessed, cars get totaled, people lose their jobs all the time. People go through divorces, people die, right? So if you attach your meaning, your value and your identity to the things of this world, then your happiness will die along with them, or they'll get repossessed along with them, or they'll get, foreclosed along with them, or they'll get fired along with that job, right? So the key is to anchor your identity fully in that which is eternal, familia. And that which is eternal is already in you. It's already within you. Your thoughts, your feelings, all of that is still within the scope, within the world of the impermanent. That which is permanent is still within you, and it's also within people. So if I'm to have a good relationship with you all, if I'm to have a good relationship with her or with my daughters or with my parents, then what I really need to do is first be anchored, and my identity needs to be anchored in Christ first, or in that which is eternal, right? And then I can love. And whether she receives that love, or whether my children receive that love, or the people around me receive that love or not, is not up to me. It's completely up to them whether they receive it or not. But I know fully where my identity is anchored, and therefore my happiness and my joy and my value is not anchored in them, but it's anchored only in the eternal, right? Anyway, we got a little bit preachy there, but but I love that. So the light of heaven, he's the light of heaven, right? A friend forever, and his kingdom come. That's how it comes, right?
Yeah.
Right. When we anchor our identity in that. Okay, so don't let your heart be troubled again. Here comes my favorite part.
What's your favorite part?
Right here.
I'm just kidding.
It would be a medal.
Did you go back?
No.
I think you went back.
I went back? Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Because I was like, that wasn't the next line, but it's okay. I love the part.
Okay. No, it repeats it, I think. In this version, it repeats it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
Taco.
Did you say taco?
Oh, no, but that's a good idea.
You did not. You said taco.
Paco.
Oh, I heard taco.
No, taco. Oh, yeah. See, no, who's thinking about tacos? See? Taco.
Are you going to sing wide or no?
Taco. Great. Now I'm going to be thinking of music in terms of tacos.
Sorry.
Dori in the house.
Hi, Dori.
Oh, see, they're going to get rowdy.
We all need to get rowdy.
If ever there was a reason for us to lose ourselves completely for a moment.
See, lose yourselves. Come on. Let's go.
And just let the peace and the joy and the freedom that we have in Christ do whatever it wants to do.
How beautiful is that?
This might not be the coolest song in the world, but I think that's what makes it the right song for me right now. And that ceiling has heard some sounds. It's heard some songs. It's heard some noise. But what if we just chose, before we leave tonight, to take one moment and sing as loud as we've ever sung anything in our lives? That one thing that is louder and greater and shines brighter and carries more hope and more freedom and more goodness and more beauty than anything in the world. I'm talking about the name of Jesus.
Nice.
This is it. It's gonna get rowdy, right?
It's gonna get rowdy.
It's gonna get rowdy up in here. Come on, swing wide, all you heavens. Okay, stop. Sorry, we are. It's not a reaction.
It's okay.
It's a talk about it, right? So here we go.
Sorry.
So no, it's okay. Swing wide. I'm apologizing to everybody because I'm pretty sure they just wanted to get into that groove. But swing wide, all you heavens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let the praise go up as the walls come down. Now, here's a maybe I'm over reading this, okay? But there's got to be a reason why it said all you heavens with an S, plural, because we think about heaven being one, right? But he says swing wide, all you heavens. Can somebody think of a reason why he would address it that way? Why they would address it in that fashion? Swing wide, all you heavens, right? Remember, right before they started singing this part, he said, "Okay, let's all open up and let's sing this as loudly as we possibly can, right? Let all that joy and that love and that peace that you find that in Christ in you, let it do whatever it wants to do, right?" And this is a beautiful thing. So move yourself out of the way, get into the song, right? And allow that joy, that love, that peace that comes from Christ, just do whatever it wants to do, right? And so when it says, for me, since I'm not getting any answers on here yet, let the praise go up as the okay. What it means for me is it's saying that you individually, right? You individually, it could mean like outer space, no, but it says like swing wide, all you heavens, all of you individual heavens, right? That the heaven in you swing wide open, right? And let the praise go up as the walls come down. You follow? Like it's asking you as an individual heaven, the heaven that you bring into this world, to let that gate swing wide open. And some people are gonna question that because I know that may or may not be in theology, but this is how I'm seeing it. This is my interpretation. I'm not asking you to believe this. Okay, I'm just asking you to consider it. Okay, if it feels right for you, then it's right for you. If not, then disregard what I just said. But it's asking you as an individual, if you praising, let your heaven open wide and let the praise go up to the main heaven, to heaven, and let the walls come down. What walls, familia? Can you let me know? What walls do you think it's talking about here? What walls do you think are coming down?
Like the walls that we've built for ourselves to protect ourselves from, like maybe the hurt, the pain, the fear, those walls, to just kind of just break those down and replace them with the good and just praise Jesus for all of the good that he gives us.
Yeah, right. That's how I saw it. So swing wide, all you heavens, let the praise go up as the walls come down. Let me know if you yes, exactly. So because heaven and God lives in us, right? So it says first seek the kingdom of God, or seek the kingdom of heaven, and the kingdom of heaven is in your midst, right? It's in your midst. Some say it's within you, right? So if it's within you, for me, this is how I'm taking it, is that it's saying, okay, burst the doors wide open of my inner heaven, and let the praise go up as the walls that I put up to block it come down, right?
The walls around your heart,
the walls that I've created to block the praise, to block the heaven from coming into the world. I'm allowing the praise to go up and push those walls, have those walls crumble, so that finally it can be on earth as it is in heaven. Right? That's how I'm bringing heaven into this world. Explanation. Right? So there's that. I'm going to go back just a tiny little bit here. All creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound. Beautiful. So she set it up. She set the tone, right? And she finished this off by saying, all creation, everything with breath, everything that breathes, repeat the sound. What sound? of praises, right? Repeat the sound of praise. All his children, clean hands, meaning that you don't have blood on anyone's blood on your hands, right? Clean hands, or you don't have any sin on your hands. Clean hands, pure hearts, and from what I understand, familia, every time not every time, but sometimes when the Bible refers to our hearts, it's referring to our mind, right? So a pure mind, a pure heart. It's something that you don't have a mind that is conflicted, or a mind that is corrupted, right? And that it's pure. And then it says, good grace, good God, his name is Jesus. So can I make grace? Is grace something that is within my control? Can I be the maker of grace? I can't. Like, that's not something that comes from me. That is something that is given to me. All right. And I can't make a good God. God makes me good. Right. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, I can control the first parts. Right. So I'm being one of his children. Like, I can control my clean hands to make sure that I don't do anything with these hands that will harm another or cause sin. Right. And that my heart is pure, so that my intentions are pure. And I think that's the key there. Right. So that my heart is pure and there's nothing dirty in here, because sin is action, right? Is you missing the mark, right? But if your hands are dirty, then that's where that action comes from. If your heart is dirty, you're gonna get your hands dirty, right? But grace comes in, God comes in, and his name is Jesus. That's how it finishes it off.
Matthew was leaving. I'm typing him back. I don't want to interrupt your
Matthew. Thanks, man. Enjoy your dinner. He's having dinner.
He said it's dinner time.
Oh, did he say what he was having for dinner?
He did not.
Oh,
I didn't ask because I don't know.
What's for dinner?
What are we having?
Not that we're going over or anything, but I just like to live vicariously through people's dinners. Maybe inspire our dinner tonight. So, beautiful song, very simple. If you just read the lyrics, it's just like, okay, but it's the melody. This is why I wanted to do it on Instagram, because I wanted to hear the melody. I wanted to hear how they express themselves, the instruments that they use to broadcast the message in the song, right? Tacos. So yeah, that's the song in the good. So I'm gonna let the rest of it play. Swing wide. Wait, before I'm going to pause it real quickly. So I just want to point out something that I'm going to go back to where she starts singing, and I want you to pay attention to the music. The music is quiet. Oh, let me go back one more. Okay. The music is quiet. Right? It starts off, she starts singing it. The audience doesn't sing just yet. And then they involve the audience, and the song is stronger. Now the drummer is stronger. Now there's guitars. Now the other instruments are singing. And I think there's time where they repeat it maybe a third time and it's stronger, or they'll come down and finish it off nice and soft. So if you are in a worship team, in a worship group, and you either play this song in church or you sing this song in church, I want you to be aware of the situation of what happens here, because she says the message once so that it can get it out into the audience. The audience receives the message. Then it's going to be time for the audience to repeat it back to
them.
Right, to them, but also to lift it up, right? To lift it high. So it's repetitive in that sense for that reason, because first they say it simply so that the message can be received, and then when it's repeated again, now it's felt. Now it comes from deeper within. Now it's worship. Okay, so we're gonna repeat it one more time. It's gonna get rowdy. So only organ and a cake. Respect the fact that it's quiet. Respect the fact that it's calm. Your turn. And now. All right. Now everybody, you'll see, they're
swaying back and forth.
See, now more vocals are involved, so now it's filling up the space more. Now they're gonna get rowdy. Intensifying the worship, intensifying the feeling. Now it's building up harder. Is it gonna get rowdy? It is. And you can't jump there. You have to slowly build your way up there. So that's it started here, ends here, but you can't just go whoop. It's me, Mario. You gotta build up to it. You know what I mean? Now they got the confetti. It just won't feel the same. So you gotta make sure that if you play this in church, you gotta really take your time. You gotta let everyone know, hey, like build up with me here. And it's gotta be sung from here.
I don't have enough space to swing wide right now because I'll be out of the shot or accidentally hit you. Accidentally.
Accidentally.
No, yeah.
Oh, and Taya's way up there. So now it's gonna calm down again. Love that. Taco. See, music's out. And that's what they walk away with. That's what I love about this song.
It's beautiful.
They're gonna leave with that,
like that ending, that feeling,
with that feeling in their heart.
Yes.
As the concert ends, or not the concert, sorry, the worship ends, they walk away with that in them already. So how could you not leave and want to change the world? How can you not leave and want to
love or be kind?
Exactly.
I don't know. Walk out there with a smile, like ear to ear, like just
exactly, and be transformed. So, familia, I hope this song transforms you. I hope this song was transformed in this beautiful conversation that we all just had.
I think we need to listen to it again, but like with no pauses.
With no pauses. That's right. Oh, but that's for another channel. Any questions? Can we? You want to?
Yeah.
That's for not another channel. What did I say? Another video at the time. So. Is there any questions that you have about this song? Anything you'd like to share with us? Any comments, complaints, concerns?
Such a beautiful song. I love it.
As a worship leader, this is the best sound voices of the audience. Yeah, right. Like having them actually participate, right, and engage.
Well, you said that's like the best time as like an artist, like to have the crowd like singing with you. And like you mentioned that now, like that's like a good feeling.
Okay, let's do this. Let's listen to the acoustic version. Let's listen to the acoustic version and see what they
Roxana.
do. What is it?
But Leonardo said not today. Just kidding.
What?
So can we listen again?
Well, we're gonna listen again, but we're gonna play a different version if that's okay with you. This is something that I love to do. So if anybody is a musician, if you're a musician, if you're a worship leader or anything like that, or maybe you know someone who is a worship leader or plays in a worship team, a group. I'm going to post this on YouTube. You can just refer them to that video because this is going to be really helpful, okay? When you're learning a new song, don't just listen to one version of it.
Yeah.
I listened to, for example, we just listened to Madison Square Garden. If I wanted to, we can also listen to the Passion version. But I'll also listen to acoustic version of the same artist. And then I'll even go further and listen to covers and see how other people are interpreting it, because I call it the Bruce Lee approach, right? Because Bruce Lee, what he did was he said, I want to be the greatest fighter who ever lived. I don't know why he talks like Nacho Libre, but he said, I want to be the best, right? So what he did was he looked at all the martial arts and said, okay, karate is limited because it's a sports competition sport, right? So they can only punch this way. But what's something from karate that I can take that's useful? He says, well, their kicks are really strong, so I'm gonna borrow that kick. Okay, so now I got this kick. Kung Fu, they're really good at advancing their punches. Okay, so cool. Wing Chun, okay, cool. Boxing, okay, they like the way that boxing is, so he took that from boxing. Fencing, he liked the advancing in fencing, so he took fencing, and then he made a martial art that was unique to him. That it had the best kick in the world, the best punch in the world, the best block in the world, the best advance, the best retreat. And he just used the best of everything to create his own. So what I'm asking you to do is listen to one or two versions of Hillsong United, listen to an acoustic version, listen to somebody else's cover, and say, "Ooh, that's something Hillsong didn't do. I'm gonna borrow that." Okay, it's borrowing. It's not stealing. You're inspiring. I mean, you're being inspired. You use that. Okay. Oh, I love the way that this guy strummed. But I like the way that this other person sang it. So I'm going to take the strumming from here. I'm going to take the vocals from here. I like how the piano sounded in this other cover. So I'm going to take the piano from there. And then what you got is the best version that you could possibly come up with. Right. And so that's where the key is. Okay. So we're going to listen to the Good Grace, the acoustic version now. So we now heard, and I pointed out a couple of little subtle things, right? So now we're going to listen to the acoustic version and see what they do on a more quiet setting, because that's important too. Because if, for example, if you're used to playing loud and hard, and now you have to play for like a prayer group, but they want to hear that song, you could still pull it back and be able to hear and be able to play it calmly, because you're not going to want to play it like loudly if the setting is more of a calm nature, right? We'll see now the strumming is. Oh, beautiful.
I like acoustic versions.
Even the strumming's a little different. Pause. His voice calm. Same.
Together, strangers, neighbors, our blood is one.
Just guitar and Joel.
Generations with every nation.
Oh, love that chord.
Kingdom come. Don't let your heart be trouble.
I'm gonna pause it just a second. I'm gonna go back. Okay, I'm sorry. That's what this one. That's what
I'm
this.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, but here's how we change the rhythm. Okay. I wish I knew the chords. Maybe I can get the chords. Oh wow, this is something. Maybe something else is being born here. Good Grace Hillsong. Let's see. Chords. Okay. Excuse me for just 1 second, familia. I don't know if it's tuned. I'm not going to take that much time to tune it, but
Here, I'll scoot over. I'll get out.
da, 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 da. I haven't looked up the chords. Da, 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 I gotta look up the chords exactly, but that was just me winging it there. But anyway, what I wanted to point out, and I'll go back here to the song, is that he changes the
Don't let your heart be trouble.
he's picking it different.
I don't feel evil.
Beautiful picking. Come back.
Sorry, I just.
I'm in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where I am.
Just gotta build here. See, he just intensifies this. Very subtle, probably like a cajon or a box.
All right, this is the bit where everyone yells.
Now we got more voices.
Our salvation is in His blood.
In His blood. Really?
Jesus,
What's
the light of heaven,
Wow, those harmonies.
forever. His kingdom come. So don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't feel no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth. God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember when I held comes on. Say, oh, 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 oh.
Right, so minor. Love the way he's strumming that. Calms down, lets her take the space. I mean, you want to think about the music like this in terms of space, right? Like a field. Okay, they were all playing right now in the field. They were all running, and then it's like they pull back and just let Taya take the field. Okay. Let her take the field. And Joel's like just coming with her, like there.
All creation, everything with breath, repeat their song. All these children, clean hands, feel
love the way he's showing.
good grace, good God. His name is Jesus.
Jesus. She does it differently there, see? Beautiful harmonies.
Oh, creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound.
Beautiful. He's just with the kick.
Good grace, good God. His name is Jesus. Swing wide.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let the praise go up as the waters go down. Oh, creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound.
Beautiful harmonies. Incredible harmonies. Good God.
What's his name? Jesus, our redemption, our salvation. It's in his blood. Jesus, light of heaven, forever, his kingdom come.
Beautiful. See, so that was different, right? But it didn't rob us. It didn't rob us from the beauty of the message. Like, so you had in the other one, of course, you had the full on drum, right? So in this one you had a. Something like that. Something like that, you know. So you have yeah, it's pretty close. It has that. So he started off with a. Nice and soft and simple. In fact, let's play it one more time so we can see how simple he plays it. So he's doing some.
People come together.
Really nice and simple strumming.
Strangers, neighbors, our blood is one. Children of generations, with every nation.
Minor or E. Sus.
Don't let your heart be trouble. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one too. God is madly in love with you.
See how he changed it there. That's where he started to pick up the motion of it. So at first it was people come together, strangers and neighbors, sing dun, children, nice and soft, da da da, generation, da da, da, da. Right? And don't let your heart be trouble. Da, 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 da. God is madly in love, right? So my point is that he started off, right, really simple, and then started picking up the rhythm. So if that helps anybody, I'm happy to help. You just got to be mindful that it starts off slow. You're walking in the field. When it comes to that part, it says, don't let your heart be trouble. That's when you start picking up the pace. Da, 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 right? And then when it finally gets to the part that is the bridge, the swing wide, are you heavens? Da, 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 da. So now it's running. Da, 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 da. Where you have those little movements where it's like you're jumping on rocks, or you're getting higher, right, in the higher plane. And then finally you reach the peak of the mountain, and then it calms down, and that's where it ends with Jesus. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Whatever, like it ends really, really calmly. So anyway, this turned into something that I wasn't really intending to turn it into, right?
Yeah.
But there you have it. Any questions, comments, complaints, concerns? A cover would be awesome. I'm not ready for covers yet. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe Erika and I have to practice it because I need a backup vocalist.
I do not sing.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yes,
They've only heard me sing that one song, and that's not the best. I worship when I'm at church or when I'm in my car, and I'm not worried about who's judging me because I'm singing to Jesus. So Jesus gave me this voice.
So when you're in church and you're hearing the music, like what is it about the music that really captures you? Because you used to talk to me about that.
It's well, it also depends on like the atmosphere of church. I didn't always feel as comfortable in the beginning, like to really like. I'm not gonna, to be completely honest, I literally felt uncomfortable to like raise my hands in the air like this, like when I was into a song, or really just sing out loud. Nobody could hear me because everyone's doing it. No one's looking at me, but that was always in the back of my mind. But I got like, I don't know, when I got more in touch with my relationship with God, when I was there worshiping, it's like an overwhelming feeling of joy and love. And it's like, when I'm there, it's like, I don't see anybody, but I see them, but I just feel the music. My heart is like jumping, and it's like pounding with like this, like I said, it's warm, and it's like this loving feeling. And it's funny because you'll say you catch up to lyrics really well. It's like, because once I hear it, like once, I'm already like, I don't really need to see the lyrics. I'm just already in my heart, in my head, and I'm just like feeling it. It's just one of those things. And it's just an overwhelming feeling. I love it. And that's why I love to worship. You kept pausing me, but it's okay.
I kept pausing you.
You get paused because you're like, this is not what it was for. But it just happens. I get caught up in the moment when I hear a song, especially when I've attached to that song. You know, Good Grace is a beautiful song. I never heard the acoustic version, so I actually really like the acoustic version as well. So it's
right.
It's just an overwhelming feeling. Maybe one day we can take a drive out if you want and go to my church. It's really nice. It's like it feels like you're at a concert, or because it's a big auditorium. But I get an overwhelming feeling.
Yeah, I told you I'd be down to go.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to set the right time, set the right date.
Roxana
says, write on your whiteboard "Reckless Love." So she wants you to sing "Reckless Love."
What? Wait, I think she means she wants you.
No, she wants you to.
Okay,
I
will sing with Leonardo if he plays. That's it. Like he just has to play. He has to play the guitar, and he has to sing with me a little bit. That's the only way I'll do it, familia. If he does it with me. Not allowed to sing. What? Not allowed to sing yet here. Oh. But yes, I will sing. I don't mind. Like I said, Jesus gave me this raspy voice, so. But I don't know if we have time to do it today.
No, we won't, because we got to practice it.
But yeah, we'll make that a thing. We'll do it. Maybe we'll pick a song that we both, or we can let them choose. But it has to be a song that like Really, really.
And we just mess around. Maybe we can learn it on the live one day.
Oh, that'd be cool. I don't mind as long as I can have. Like I said, I just need to have the lyrics up there, but sometimes I don't have to look.
Hey, maybe we can do that. Let's pick 2 songs and then we'll let people vote which one they want us, and then we'll actually go on the live and they can watch us learn it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
Okay, cool. So,
I'm excited about that because
cool,
it'll be
cool,
something new and different and be more like involved on Instagram. Too,
nice.
so.
I love how this is like.
And
just
I'll
growing
break out
into
of my
something.
shell a little bit because
That'd be awesome. And then maybe someone who might want to learn a song, they can learn it with us.
yeah,
right?
maybe they have their guitar. You teach them a little bit of the guitaring.
That would be awesome.
I could teach you not to be shy. I could break out of your shell, but I'm breaking out of my shell. You know? So
there it is.
Yeah.
All right, familia. Well,
Linda's like always tells me I have a good voice. By the way, she'll literally promote it and be like, "Erica does have a good voice," but I don't hear it, Linda.
I agree. It's just you don't sing it. You don't practice it enough, and you don't like sing it out loud.
He catches me singing here and there.
Mustachio's being bad. He has two tails right here, bro. Just one. There it is. Sorry. Anyways.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, familia, thank you so much for joining us on this first Taco About It Tuesdays on Instagram. I'm not sure if Instagram will let me save this post, but you can catch it on YouTube in about an hour, maybe, or less than an hour. Actually, I just need to upload it. I'm not going to edit or anything. It's just going to go right as it is. So, familia, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope that you enjoyed your stay here on on
the Tower of Torres.
On the Tower of Torres. But thank you so much for being here. And please remember to continue spreading the love that comes from above. And we'll see you on our next adventure. Peace. All right, I'm going to end.